Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I've got nearly 16 hours of gameplay so far into Arc Raiders, and if you've been watching the live streams, you know that I've pretty much been enjoying this. So let's go ahead and go on a couple of raids today. Let's talk about the things that I like, the things that I don't like, and just what somebody who is completely new to the looter shooter genre like this has to say about a game like Arc Raiders. So admittedly, I may have died in my previous games, so I think we're just going to go in with a free loadout for this first game. And we'll just head into the normal standard box. This is what you get when you first come in. We're not going to go to any of these other maps out here just yet, but we're just going to head on into Damn Battlegrounds. We can select free loadout from the top here and just simply ready up, and this is going to give us free guns and things like that, and it'll help us to get back on track. Now, a couple of things that I am looking for because I want to upgrade my medical bench. I need 2 cracked bioscanners. So I need to search in some medical areas and search for 2 cracked bioscanners. We also need 1 more apricot and a couple of lemons if we can happen to find them. Now, I do realize a lot of you that have been, we are joining a match in progress. This match is already about a third of the way complete. Somebody has already come through this spawn area. So let's just go ahead and talk about the first thing that I don't like about this game. I don't like when you join matches in progress. I feel like almost at that point, I'm kind of wasting my time in a sense. Like I have very little time left in order to play the map, right? It's already down to 21 minutes. The map length is only 30 minutes long. So yeah, that is one thing I do not like. I wish that every time you spawned in, it was simply into a fresh match and you never hopped into a new match. But I do realize that a lot of you on the channel may be new, not a lot of you on the channel, but a lot of you watching this video, since this is a new game for the channel, might be new and don't really know a lot about my background. So I would say I am not really a gamer, and not like a gamer in the typical sense. Like I game all of the time, but I don't really open up my gaming world very wide. I play very few games. It's typically Call of Duty, and it's typically Call of Duty Zombies, and that's about all that I really play. I do have one other game that I play. I have one other YouTube channel. I don't talk about it on this channel. And the snitch. Oh no, 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 no. That's a stitch. we are in trouble. We are in trouble. I didn't see the snitch. Oh no, please don't call. No. Oh, here come the reinforcements. Here come the reinforcements. Oh, we got to get out of here. Yeah, we are so dead. We are so dead. Oh yeah, they're right on our ass and we are so dead. I'm out of stamina. I can't sprint anymore. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, we might have just barely gotten out of there. So that very first one you saw, I don't know the names to all of these things yet. So if I get one wrong, I do apologize. But that one that was right there, that one we were shooting at, that is a snitch. And if that snitch finds you, it will send in reinforcements if you do not kill it fast enough. And that's what it did right there. It sent in all of those reinforcements, wasps and hornets. So a wasp is a flying little like 4 little propeller, kind of like a drone type deal, and then the hornet is, or the hornet, yeah, that's right. Then the hornet is just a more, so these are wasps right here. These are pretty weak. They're easy to kill. The hornets are pretty much the same thing, and that is not something you want to fuck with right there. I don't remember the name of these things, but those things will absolutely fucking destroy you. So stay away from them. And they can see you from a pretty long distance as well, so you got to be careful with those. But a game like Arc Raiders, this is not something that I would typically play. So a third person, I'm very much a first person shooter style of game. The third person I thought I was really going to hate. I really didn't think that I was going to enjoy playing this at all. However, I have come to be okay with it. I'm okay with the third person. I feel really slow. I feel really clunky. I don't really like the shooting, but that's not really necessarily what the game is completely designed around. So I have been able to deal with the third person, and if I can deal with it, I promise you, you can too. So even if you come from primarily first person shooters, you can definitely deal with this, but we need to see if we can find a medical area. So right down here at the testing annex, you can see here, this is a medical area. So we're going to go ahead and head on down toward there. And that's where hopefully we can find some cracked bioscanners. We need 2 of those. Oh, tell me that's a lemon. Tell me that's a lemon. What's an apricot? I needed an apricot. Yeah. Come on, interact with the tree. Shake the tree. There we go. There we go. Pick up an apricot. Pick up another apricot. There we go. Beautiful. Can I interact with the tree again? It's probably got like a little cooldown. I don't know. Maybe you can interact with it again. Maybe you can't. Honestly, I don't know. Ooh, we got a little loadout pack here. Very nice. What we got? Some seeds and some cloth and some plastic parts. So I will say that this game is very in depth with the loot and how you craft things and all of these things. And these things might be pretty box standard for a lot of these style of games. But again, I'm relatively new to these style of games. So to me, all of this stuff is kind of new. And I really do love just how in depth everything kind of is in this game. You can see we're down to 16 minutes. We haven't really been into this game for very long. There is an exfil station that is right up here near us. And as much as I would like to make sure I get out of this game with these much needed apricots, and I'll show you why I need them, I need to at least do some looting for a cracked bioscanner. Now this is a PvPvE game, which means it's very similar to, say, DMZ. Okay, we do not want to, nope, shit. Tuck and roll, run, whip. We are not gunned up. No, he sees us. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we are in trouble. We are so dead. Oh no. Oh, I'm stuck right here. All right, so if you gotta fight one of these guys, you gotta shoot the back rotors. There we go. Oh, okay. He got nothing on us. He ain't got nothing on us. All right, he'll eventually blow himself up down there. Come on, blow yourself up. Kill yourself. There you go. He's got to shoots his rockets and he'll blow himself up once he's on the ground. There we go. And then we can search through his body, and we can get some loot from this guy. So if you do come across one of these wasp or any of these hornets, and then you're going to get that hornet driver, we need that. Simple gun parts, that's good. Arc power cells that help us build shields. We got some ammo out of that. Perfect. So we came in with a free loadout, meaning we were risking none of our own stuff. So even if I were to die on this run, it's really not a big deal. Now we don't have the best weapons whenever we're doing this, for sure. But going back to the PvPvE game, we do have to be weary of other players on the map. And there's anywhere from, I think, 12 to 20 additional players. Now, when you are playing solo, if you're playing by yourself, then you are going to be playing with other solo players. You're not going to be thrown into games with squads, which is really good. You don't get to choose beforehand whether, you're playing solo or playing squads like you may in some other games. Go ahead and take care of that thing. That might snitch on us, tell us sometimes. Okay. I say sometimes there's a turret up in this corner here. I've been through this area enough times to know that I may die to said turret up there. All right, but some people have already been through here. You can see there are some dead drones on the ground here, but they weren't looted, so we will loot them. We'll take some of that ammo. But this is a medical area, so this is where you would find different loot items that are related to medical. And like I said, one of the things we need are cracked bioscanners. Now, there's no guarantee that we're going to find them, but they're more easily found in medical areas, which is where we are right now. Okay, we're going to kill that guy. We're going to kill that guy. Oh, no. That's a fireball guy. I need to reload. Woohoo! All right, that was not a whole lot of fun. I don't have anywhere to put any arc alloy. Are you kidding me? I need those simple gun parts. I think I can let's salvage these for crude explosives, and then they'll go in there. So we're actually just going to take lesser value items for that. And oh shit, that is a guy you don't want to fuck with right there. And I think he can see me inside of buildings. Oh no, the turret got me. So that is a turret. They usually go down pretty easy. There we go. Oh no. Well, like I said, that guy can shoot you through a window. Son of a bitch. We were actually having a decent raid there, but there's actually nothing we can do here unless another player on the map were to come along with a defibrillator. Then that's pretty much it. Some games you'll come into, you don't run into very much arc at all. In other games you come into, it's just insane with the arc. So let's get into a different raid. Let's surrender. We're going to lose everything that we just got, but that's fine because we didn't take any of our own loot in. Unfortunately, I didn't make it out with those much needed apricots, which really just kind of chaps my ass. Let's go ahead and get everything that Scrappy collected us for free. And this is what we need the apricots and the lemons for, so we can level up Scrappy to where he'll find us more. So these are just free things that Scrappy found us during our last run. We're going to go ahead and claim all of those things. But basically the way this works is you need to build all of these different workbenches that you can build. Each one of these things lets you build different things, like this workbench lets you build ammo and weapons and different blueprints that you unlock in game. Now I found a blueprint in my last game. I found a blueprint that would go into here that you could build. It was for heavy gun parts, which is something that we're going to need later in the game. So we would have a blueprint to just click on here and then be able to buy it via a blueprint. As long as we have the necessary parts. You can see I have no arc power cells, but I did have several of them for my last run, but unfortunately we didn't extract with them. They are pretty easy to get. You just get them from any arc, but you use them to build shields. But you'll find these blueprints and they would go under here on the workbench. Unfortunately, I died when I had those heavy gun parts, so I didn't get that blueprint. Then you also have your gunsmith, which I actually have leveled up to level 2. So each of these can be leveled up to 3 levels. So in order for me to level up the gun bench again, I need 3 rusted gears. I need advanced mechanical components, which I can make on my own, so that one's not a big deal. And I need 4 sentinel firing cores, so that is actually something that is a big deal that I need to find in game. You got the medical lab that lets you build things like bandages and shield rechargers. You have the refiner, and this is where I said you can make things like the mechanical components, electrical components. And as you upgrade this, so we need to find 3 toasters, which honestly I didn't know that I need. Every time I came across a toaster, I sold the damn thing, but apparently I needed the toasters. And I also need fireball burners as well, and I just got one of those in the last game. So we need to find more of those as well. We have enough arc motion cores at the moment in order to level up. But as you level these up, you can craft more and more things. Our gear bench is things like our looting augments. And I was using a lot of my stuff here to get some of these blue looting augments. So you see, I do have my gear bench up to level 2. To level 3, we need industrial batteries, advanced electrical components, and bastion cells. And then, of course, we have an explosive station as well that will allow us to make explosives. We also have the skill tree here, which I think is super cool. This is fun. It's a pretty slow progression through here, but this is probably not the best route, but I maxed out each one of these different perks, so to say, if you want to compare it to, say, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Zombies, which I'm sure I'll do a good amount of comparing this to MWZ during this video. But think of these as perks. Each one of them has 5 levels. I leveled up the looter's instinct. So this is how long it takes for the loot to show up when you're looting something. You can see there's like this little bar that goes across and it takes a second to load. Well, that's really slow when you're first in the game, but I got mine maxed all the way out, and I've been working on my youthful lungs to increase my stamina as well. So I'm level 3 of 5 of that, so I can sprint just a little bit further in game. But let's go ahead. Let's hop back into some damn battlegrounds. We're going to take our free loadout again. But like I said, you will hear me kind of doing a good amount of comparing this to Modern Warfare Zombies. So my channel started by playing Modern Warfare Zombies, and I am about as far away from this medical facility as I could possibly be. But at least we are in a new fresh match, so that is a positive. But we're going to go ahead and head on into this area, which is a red zone, which, just like Modern Warfare Zombies, is the more difficult zone. So you have your red, your yellow, and then of course your gray zones with nothing. Maybe we can find a toaster in the trash can. You think we can find a toaster in the trash can? Nope, but we can find a deflated football and some chemicals. Okay. Now we are in kind of a residential area here, so I am going to loot this while I'm here and see if we can find a toaster, because it would be more likely to find these in these sort of residential zones. And we got some herbal bandages out of this, a blaze grenade. Very nice. We will take those. Herbal bandages are better than normal bandages, which is good, but you would learn all of that kind of as you play. You have to do your own healing. Whenever you take some damage, you have to heal yourself. You got to recharge your shields. You got to use different styles of bandages. Each one is going to heal more different types of health. We'll take those wires right there. There's not a lot of lootable things on the map. Like, I mean, there is a lot of lootable things. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. But there's a little bit less looting, I think, than I would expect. But some shotgun ammo. I want to be honest, I don't really need the shotgun ammo. I don't even own a shotgun yet. But you know what? I guess I'll take it. I'll take it. And there's another bandage there, so we'll definitely take that also. Go ahead and breach into this thing, see what it's got inside of it. Oh, we got a water pump, water filter, and more bandages. So it's easy to find a lot of stuff. It's easy to fill up your backpack, but then you just got to kind of determine what you need the most of. And look at that, we got a toaster. We needed that toaster. That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. And a heavy fuse grenade. Now at this point in the game, all the grenades, I'm just simply selling them. So somebody in the community just kind of let me know that, you know, maybe just sell the grenades in the early game because you're not really using them. You use the explosives to take on like stronger arcs. And since we're not really fighting those in the early game, we don't really need the grenades. So I've been selling them to get money. And you've got to be kidding me. A second toaster. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Oh my God. Okay, that is amazing. That is amazeballs. All right, I don't think we can get out that way. Is there any way here with a shorter fall? Actually, you know what? Let's do this and then we'll tuck and roll. Oh no, I missed the tuck and roll. But you see, I did take some damage there. So in order to heal, I need to go to my quick menu, grab a bandage, and you can see I'm not even going to heal all the way up. And this is actually going to take about 10 seconds for me to heal that amount. And I just took some more damage. So beautiful. But we'll go ahead and heal again. And that flare over there, that means somebody just died. That is a raider dying when you see one of those flares. All right, we got to be careful. We got a drone over there. Let's just go out and around him. It looks like he's patrolling away from us, so that's good news. Go ahead and heal up the rest of the way. There we go. And you can see we used most of our bandages right there just to heal from that little bit of damage that we took. But usually given where I spawn in on a particular match is where I'm going to go loot and what I'm looking for. If you kind of go in looking for 3 or 4 different specific things, you'll likely spawn near something where you can loot to hopefully get those particular items that you're looking for. All right, so we are approaching this red zone here now. So we need to take it easy. There's going to be a lot more arc in this area and also a lot more players as well. And I would recommend that you definitely have your proximity chat on. Most solo players, most of the time, they are going to be friendly and they're not going to engage. When it comes to solo plays specifically, everybody kind of has, everybody has the same amount to lose. Fireball burner. No, 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 no. Reload, reload. Oh, fireball's very tough to kill with this very weak weapon. But I need to loot that because I do need that fire burner cell that's in there. I know that that is something that I need. We need those fire burners. Beautiful. Arc power cells. I do need those. I'm going to do that in exchange for the soccer ball, I think, because I definitely need the arc power cells. Those are what I use to craft shields with. Oh, okay. Oh, we got some grenades here. Explosive compounds. So this is where you now you gotta, I gotta determine. Why don't we do this? Why don't we put the, let's drop this bandage to the ground. We'll take the nicer bandage there, and then I'll take that explosive compound. Light ammo, we need that for now. Chemicals, we always need chemicals. Water filter, what is this? This is salvaged into canisters, which I know I'll need at some point in the future. Let's drop the seeds to the ground for now. Let's take the snap grenade, and then we can also drop this adrenaline shot to the ground. And actually, where'd that adrenaline shot go? Because we can, yeah, that's okay. We can salvage that into chemicals, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. All right, so looking through here, I'm hoping to find, this is a nature area, so we're just kind of looking for our apricots, lemons, or maybe anything else that we can get. Unfortunately, we probably won't find our cracked bioscanners anywhere in here. What is that? Air freshener, plate number? Interesting. I wonder if that's just like an item we can sell. Let me go take a look at my inventory. Let me see if there's something I can drop out of here. Anything I can drop. Let's drop these wires. Drop those wires. And let's pick up this, and then we'll go back to our inventory. Let me see exactly what that is. And it's salvageable for metal parts also. Interesting. I've not seen a license plate yet, so that's pretty cool. We'll just continue to make our way around this drone complex. And I definitely want to look around in the trees as well. There could be some apricots, lemons, and whatnot in the trees. But again, we are in a red zone, so lots of arc, lots of other players. The loot is supposed to be better in these zones. Oh, magnets. Magnets are huge. I 100% know that I need magnets. So this we definitely have to take. I'm going to take that in replace of the license plate for sure. Coolant. It actually looked, I've never seen coolant before. Man, the decisions. I can get away with not taking the blaze grenade. So let's go ahead and take the coolant just in case that's something we need here coming up. Simple gun parts. We're going to take that in exchange for the shotgun ammo and an angled grip. This is actually compatible with weapons, so we can put that on our weapon. That's an attachment for our weapon. That is awesome. So our loot is entirely full. We can go right now to go ahead and extract, but I'm going to look around here just a little bit more, see if we can find any particular things that we need. Fertilizer, I think, is something we will need in the future, but I'm not too worried about it now. I know that I can always come back to this area and find fertilizer. And of course, there are different quests you can do. So if you're looking at, if I'm taking a look at my map here, I can see the different quests that I have going on. So I need to get a Hornet driver in order to finish this one. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to my quests. I've been kind of really getting caught up with all of the looting and everything else that comes along with it. We got to watch out for those guys. We really don't want to be fighting drones, especially when we're in here with a free loadout. Where is going to be our nearest exfil point? It's going to be right here. So that's where we're going to head to. I think those guys are going back to patrol the other way. So let's go ahead and cross. Oh, we got another fireball guy. And he did some fair amount of damage to us. And that's mainly because this light ammo is just not good for killing these little fireballs because they are armored. And this is where coming in with what you need is important. But we do need that fireball burner, and we'll take that, the arc power. So we got all that. You notice you can stack multiple items inside of your inventory. Oh, you know what? I think we've already been here. Haven't we already been here? Yeah, because I dropped those seeds, but apparently I never searched this. Nothing we can take from there at the moment because we're full. All right, let's go ahead and head toward exfil. The longer you go in the exfil, then the less exfil points that there are going to be. Oh, there's another raider. Hey guy, you friendly? You friendly?
Don't shoot.
All right, cool. Good luck, brother, good luck. And that right there, oh shit. I think we got some arc trouble. That right there is a great example of, now he could double cross me. He might double cross me and shoot me in the back. Oh, there we go. We got a good opportunity with him. Oh, brother, I only got 8 rounds left. Son of a bitch. But we fought so many fireballs, I don't have any ammo left. All right, but we're going to run. I'm going to use my youthful lungs here and try to get away. And I think I might have succeeded. But a lot of these encounters when you're playing solo, most of them are going to be friendly. Like people don't want to lose what they're in here to find either. And there's no missions in the game that are, oh, I need this great mullion. I'm going to have to harvest this. Most people are not going to want to lose what they have either, right? And there's no missions that are going to force you to interact and kill other players, which is awesome because DMZ kind of became toxic like that. This game does have some toxicity to it for sure. And somebody's up here exfilling now, so hopefully that they are friendly. There are different ways to communicate. You can communicate this way with this. Hey, bud, you friendly? I'm just trying to exfil with you. Okay, so he's going to be friendly and we're going to exfil together, which is awesome. Now, he could backstab me. He could shoot me in the back. It's whatever. You can exfil while you are in the down state, which is good, and you'll still keep all of your things. But have I been double crossed by other players? Yes, I have been double crossed by other players. So far, the solo experience is okay. I played some squads with some people from the community and I did not like it. It was too much PvP and I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it at all. If solos kind of always stayed this way, where 90% of people are friendly, but 10% of people just want to kill you, honestly, I think I could live with that. I could live with that because there's a little bit of threat from other people, but for the most part, they don't want to engage with you. I could live with that. But in squads, there's no being friendly in squads. It's 10% friendly and 90% I'm gonna kill you and take your loot. But this was a tremendous haul right here. This was a tremendous haul. For where we are in the game, let me just specify, for where I am in the game right now, that's a big haul for us. But we know we need these toasters, so we're going to send those to the stash. Like I said, the grenades, I'm going to sell all of my grenades right now because I don't really need the grenades. So the reason that I brought the grenades was to sell the grenades. So sell that grenade. Yes, go ahead, confirm and sell. Smoke grenades, sell them, confirm and sell. We need to get our money up here in case there's things that we need to buy. And then everything else that we have in here, we are just going to go ahead and send this. We can hit this button right here to unload our backpack and it'll send it all in here. And you see my stash is 114,000 out of 136. I can upgrade it for 25,000 coins for another 24 slots. So I have 136 slots right now. I'm using 114 of those, but just taking a look at the way some of this now, I have this search sorted by rarity here. And we have a damn control key, which I will show you something in just a moment. You can see like most of these stack 3. So you can stack 3 arc coolants in one slot. You can stack 3 of these in one slot. There are some other things, some smaller items that can be stacked. So seeds, you can stack 100 of them in a slot. So you see about 100 there and then 59 here. And honestly, seeds are so incredibly common that these extra 59 seeds, I'm just going to sell these right now because 100 seeds is about enough for me to deal with what I need to deal with for the time being. And I'm definitely going to need a stash upgrade coming up soon. So we're going to go ahead and take the money for all those extra seeds. All of these chemicals, look at this. We have 150. How much can we sell these chemicals for? Let's sell this extra stack of chemicals here for another 1900 points. You can kind of inventory manage this way. You certainly don't have to. Metal parts, we need a lot of metal parts, so I would never sell metal parts. These are incredibly important. We need these for just about everything to do with our weapons. But I'd say that should just about do it for that run. So if we take a look at our augments, you see we have different, now these are just the uncommon augments. But if I were to use this looting augment, you can see over here to the right, we're going to get some extra stash spots. So you're going to get 18 slots for your backpack, 4 quick use slots, plus a safe pocket. So if I were to put this augment on, you notice I get all of these extra backpack slots, and we now have 18. We get 4 quick use slots, but we also have this safe pocket. And what I could do there is I could put, say, this damn control tower key. I could take that with the hopes of maybe going into the damn control tower in the next game. But if you die, you won't lose anything from this safe pocket, which is awesome. We're going to go ahead and send that all back to our stash. We're going to send everything to our stash here. We're even going to send the weapon to the stash because we're going to hop back in again and just use another free loadout just while we start to recover from the game. All right, so we're in another new match, which is awesome. We're not far from the medical, so we're going to actually head that way toward the medical complex. All right, I took a little bit more damage from that fall than I was anticipating, so that's unfortunate. But one cool thing we can do is we can slide down this entire dam. We can just slide all the way. Slide all the way down. It's not going to hurt his knees at all. He's fine. He's totally fine. All right, but there we go. We're getting all nice and healed up. So yeah, my list of negatives for this game mode is very slim. I'm not a big fan of third person. I think I'd rather play in a first person view, but it's fine. I've adjusted to it and I'm okay with it. I feel very slow, very clunky when I go back to play like Modern Warfare Zombies, or not Modern Warfare Zombies, Black Ops 6 Zombies. You know, I feel like I'm lightning fast with absolutely everything. All right, I don't know which way these guys typically patrol. Looks like they're turning around that way. That's fine. We can run up and around, and we should be able to get away from them just fine. Unfortunately, we did get another like light ammo weapon again this round, which, whatever. Sometimes we'll get one that takes the medium ammo, which is definitely a little bit better against any arcs that we're going to encounter. Now, I do got to be careful here. I'm telling you, a lot of times there's a turret in that corner. I just saw... I can switch shoulders. Nope, I was already on the right shoulder. Aha! A little tick. I think that's what they're called. Ticks? I think they're called ticks. Anyway, they have tick pods in them. That's all I know. Tick pods. There we go. Beautiful. We'll take that. Those things will jump and they will just kind of cling onto your face, which is kind of crazy. They don't do a whole lot of damage to you and you can fight them off relatively easily. Yeah, just like every other game, we're just going to go through. And I basically, from the start, I just start picking up pretty much everything. When you're in the early game here, you quite literally need everything. And most of the time, these things will just stack on. You can have multiple of each. And then once the backpack's full, you got to start making the decision. Ooh, a breathtaking snow globe. I don't mind if I do. That we're just going to be able to sell. It's just a trinket that we can sell, and it's an epic one. I want to say it's either with 5,000, maybe even 10,000 points. I don't remember which, but hopefully we'll get to find out after we get out of game. We got lots of power banks, film reels. I mean, there's some things here that I've honestly never seen before, but no cracked bioscanners yet. Okay, and I'm officially out of space again. I'll replace the seeds with the alarm clock for now. Another film reel. Oh, durable cloth is actually something we could use quite often.
Hello? Anyone down here? Don't shoot! I won't. I'm friendly. Walking by.
Not sure exactly where you're at, but yeah, I have no intention on engaging.
No. I'm good. I'm on fire. I got no guns on me. I just need alloy. First rate.
If you come across a cracked bioscanner and you want to give it up.
Well, I can barely hear you. You're like off somewhere in this funky ass building.
You're getting a little closer now. I can hear you better.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, man. Yo, what's up?
What up? You behind me? I'm in my looting menu right now, so you could so easily kill me if you needed. But
No.
I ain't got no alloy for you.
Yo, I'm good. I got no beef.
You said this is your first raid?
Yeah. First raid.
Let me see if I got anything I could slide your way.
Same. Like I just need alloy and some chemicals for the what's it called, the medical bench.
I have not killed an arc, so I have no alloy, and weirdly enough, I have no chemicals either.
Oh, well, do you got any oil? I got some. I got oil back over. Oh, outside.
Oil. I have no oil, no.
Okay. I mean, like, cloth's fine too if you have it.
Most I've left some things behind in some of these things, but I mean no alloy or anything. I haven't killed any arc or anything
I
yet.
got some. I got like a couple damaged arc stuff because I got the arc courier earlier. Do you want any of that? Like I can trade you.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just looking for cracked bioscanners. I'm having no luck finding any.
What are you looking for?
Cracked bioscanners.
Oh.
I think it's for the level 2 medical bench.
Oh, nice.
I need 2 of them. Oh, hey, buddy. Whoa, what are you doing, pal? Holy shit. You ain't got no
Maybe I
voice?
should just hold my gun out too.
I mean, I want to be honest. You should never fully trust anybody. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not going to shoot you. But yeah, people will double cross you. They will double cross you.
No, I get it. I mean, I play Tarkov, so like I'm used to that. That's why I like dead ass. I've been just walking around like this.
So here's
an NPC.
There's some alloy in here. I'll leave it in here for you in the thing I'm looting right now.
Yeah, no problem. What's the item you're looking for again?
Cracked bioscanner.
I'll see if I can ground stuff.
Looks like this other guy's torn through all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some things in here that I'm not going to take. That locker, it's full.
I like some arcs actually.
There she is again. All right, I think we're just going to go ahead and exfil with what we have here. But that was a great interaction. That was oh shit. Woo. Oh boy. All right, we got to get the other back rotor. Woohoo. Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. And we are under attack. We are under attack. Oh God, the spider guy's on me. Oh my God, the spider guy's on me. Oh no. Come on, we need that hatch to open. Go, 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 go. I gotta get there, I gotta get there, gotta get there. Oh my God, no. No. Okay, we're down, but we can crawl. We can crawl. It's okay. We can crawl. We can get there by crawling. Come on, return to Speranza. Return to Speranza. Oh my God. That was fucking insane. What the fuck? And they decided to try to kill me right at the end. But it doesn't matter. Once we're on there, whether you're dead or not, you're on that elevator. You get to come out. You get to keep all of your stuff. So it's all fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got for this raid. All right, so this snow globe is worth 7,000 points. And that's really all this can be used for, is to sell, as far as I'm aware anyway. It is a trinket. I don't think it could be used for anything else other than selling. So we're going to go ahead and sell it. Confirm. That's going to put us up to 29,000, which means we can increase our stash if we want to. The cat bed is also a trinket. We're going to go ahead and sell that. That's worth 1,000 points. Sell our smoke grenade. And then we will sell our cans of tuna, which are also trinkets and can be sold for $1,000 a piece. So let's go ahead and sell those. The film reels are also trinkets. Honestly, I did not know those are worth 2,000 a piece. And we found all sorts of trinkets this run. That is awesome. We're getting our money way up. And actually, since I have the money up, you know what? Let's just go ahead and expand, upgrade our stash, because now we'll get 160. But if you look, the next upgrade is 40,000 points. That's okay, because now we have 160 slots, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and unload the rest of the backpack. But that's it. That was a few raids there. I hope you enjoyed that. I would love to make some more Arc Raiders content. My list of dislikes on this game are almost just limited to a little bit of the PvP aspect. I'm not a big fan of the third person. I've gotten used to it. I have, gotten a little bit better at enjoying that. But the joining the match in progress, that is the main one. That is my main con. Everything else, I'm having a great time with this. I'm still learning so much with this game. There is so much depth to it. It's so polished. And for $40 on Steam, you can't beat it. If you're on the fence, go pick up Arc Raiders right now. And if you want to see more Arc Raiders content from me, make sure you're smashing that like button and letting me know down in the comments. And if you want to see some Black Ops 7 Zombies content, make sure you're subscribed, because it's 2 weeks away from BO7. My name is Cole Whip, and I'm out.